From Studio A at the USC Edinburgh School, I'm Ken McCoy,
And I'm Courtney Wise.
and this has been You've Been Schooled. So, Courtney, USC has been in the news pretty much all semester, from coaches changes to player changes. It seems like we can't stay out of the news, but we got a relief of hope this week. We finally announced our new head coach, Coach Lincoln Riley from Oklahoma. What was your first reaction when you heard the news?
I was so excited. Like, I can't believe Lincoln Riley actually took the
Right.
USC job. So I'm super stoked for the team next year. You know, with Lincoln as our head coach, I believe we can go to the college football playoffs in like 3 years. So.
I'm expecting big things out of Lincoln Riley. I didn't, have him in my pool when they were talking about getting new head coaches, but I don't see him being a bad fit. If you really think about it, he's a perfect fit. He likes mobile quarterbacks, and we have one in Jackson Dart. So Jackson Dart will probably get a chance to, develop under that type of leadership. And plus, it just be a good morale just to bring in some new, fresh faces for the football team and get us back to our winning ways as far as the football team goes.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And speaking of winning ways, a lot of players are winning off the field as well when it comes to the NIL. Now, in case people out there don't know what the NIL is the name, image, and likeness, where now players throughout the NCAA can profit off their name. How do you feel about that change?
I feel like the NIL is, something different. I feel like the athletes, they need this. They need the leverage.
Yeah.
We saw like Paige Buchers, who recently just got a Gatorade NIL, and
Right.
so that's like amazing for her. So I believe that, the new name, image, and likeness thing will help and leverage these athletes.
Yeah, and I think it would also just benefit them before they go pro as well.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these kids go pro real quick, and they don't know how to manage, sums of money or accounts in that particular manner. So it'll be good for them to get that type of experience while they're in college, while they have the resources available to them. So when they do get to the next level and start getting all these deals and stuff, it's not a big culture shock to them, and they're not getting, bamboozled on that front. But somebody and something that has been bamboozling us is the Seattle Seahawks. For a team that was Super Bowl contenders not even 5 years ago, they are now at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to the playoff contention. They lost to the Washington football team this past Monday night, and Russell Wilson just doesn't look the same.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know what's going on with the Seahawks. Russell Wilson isn't playing his best. DK Metcalf isn't playing his best.
Yeah.
So, something needs to change. Their offensive strategy, their defensive strategy. The Seattle Seahawks ultimately needs to get it together.
They also just need to let Russell Wilson go. I think the offseason he had made it clear that he didn't want to be there. And I think the type of guy that Russell is, he's just not going to, drag it along. So if he wasn't able to get a trade, he's just going to suck it up and, just play. And that's showing on the field.
Yeah.
So once they rectify that situation, then I think it'll be better for both parties. But until he gets out, then this is probably how the season is going to go.
Okay, yeah, I hear you that, but I don't agree, because I believe that the Seattle Seahawks, they need to get Russell Wilson what he wants,
Yeah.
with their offense. So Russell Wilson needs to stay with the Seahawks. Pete Carroll needs to stay with the Seahawks,
Yeah.
and so I think that if the Seahawks gives Russell Wilson whatever player he wants, then everybody will be happy.
Yeah,
So
we'll see. He's definitely worth going above and beyond for. So I don't see a scenario where they want to at least try to get him what he wants. But we have a couple of more games left. They still might have a shot at the wild card, but it's not looking pretty good right now. But we'll see as the season goes along. From Studio A at the USC Edinburgh School, this has been You Have Been Schooled. I'm Ken McCoy.
and I'm Courtney Wise.
Thank you for watching.